But when we first,
I'm
you've
sure
heard
it's
the
all
story
right.
before, we first got to Korea, we had gone over previously to find a house, we leased a house, and now we had to furnish it. So we were staying in the Hyatt Hotel until we could get the first night there. And I got dressed and I'm going to
The
work.
next morning,
The
8
next
o'clock.
morning.
He's going to work. I had only been there a few hours, right? I said, I hate it here. He said, I know it. And he walked out the door. So I decided I better get out and meet some people, and do something and have some fun. And I did work, I did volunteer
Didn't
for
you
the
used
Red
to hand
Cross.
out his business cards to various people who were...
Oh, well, this one time, my friend Pat, and we were going out, and she said, you know, and we were always very careful about where we were eating, what we were eating, and we didn't want to at noon eat in a Korean restaurant. That was our thing. And she said, you know, Al told me yesterday, there's Joe's Hamburger place in downtown Seoul. So let's try that. I said, okay, fine. So we go in, and there's a big like picnic table thing. It was like family style eating. And so she said, I said, well, I'll find a place to sit here and you order my thing. So there were three guys, and Western guys. And I sat down and started talking, of course. And she comes up and she says, do you know these guys? I said, no, but they speak English. You know? Okay. So anyway, we have a wonderful lunch and have a great time talking to them. And about a week or so later, I'm sitting in our house watching Korean TV, trying to learn something. And Pop comes in and he puts this piece of paper in front of me. He says, read this. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in his office when he opened this. It said, Dear Mr. Barthelo, I met your wife Mary last week at Joe's Hamburger place. So on and so forth. And it turned out he was looking for a job for a friend. And so Pop says to me, I don't care what you do when you're out, but leave my name out of it. But the most interesting thing about this is the guy's name was Tunney. His father was Gene Tunney, the boxer. Had you ever heard of Gene Tunney, the boxer?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Now, wasn't that interesting?